What's up, gents? Just kidding. It's me, Shinyside, back in the saddle. Going to get new shoes on Katya. Sorry I haven't done more updates, but I'm kind of living out of state. Long highway rides are not what I'd call fun in the cold. Come on. And I know for a fact that Mrs. Shinyside has no idea where we're going. Taking her to a little independent shop. Guy supposedly does good work. I'll give him a shout out if I'm pleased. Just in case I'm not, I won't say anything just yet. We'll do a follow-up when I pick the bike up. Pretty good price on the tires, and seems confident. Tires are simple, but I'm also going to have him change the coolant out. There weren't any issues over the winter. The bike's running well. I've already taken it around a bit just to make sure everything's firing. Ah, fuck's sake, people, come on. Slow ride the big bike. It's fairly well balanced. It's just really fucking front heavy. Like, oh my god, front heavy. It's like the one complaint I have about this. I'm a short dude. I'm like 5'4", 5'5", depending on what convenience store I'm leaving. And it's got like a 33-inch seat height. I think my inseam might be 30 inches. So it's pretty much a 1 foot situation. I'll be honest, when I first got on this bike, I was concerned about the weight. But I'll tell you this, the best thing you can do to get comfortable with the weight of your bike is knock the fucking thing over. Tip it on its side, hopefully while you're not moving. Much better that way. Although if you check out my other videos, I've done both. Make sure you can pick it up, you know, feel how it actually tips over. It takes the fear away. Now, ideally you wouldn't knock it over at all, but let's be honest, it might happen. For me, it was the first time I've tipped a bike over in 10 years. But, alright, so I'm not glad I did it. I'm okay with it, though. Luckily, the damage was pretty minor, and this is kind of a scratch and dent model. It's been around a bit. 57,000 miles young. That's how the ladies do it, right? Still sprightly for being a big girl, though. She's not really fat bottom. She's just got an ample chest. All that weight hanging up front. It's to keep the front from coming up from all this power. Ha! Alright, maybe not. Make sure the fucking vents are open. Not doing shit at the moment, but it's like 45 degrees and damp. So I know the microphone setup I'm rocking right now, you don't get a ton of the engine noise. Maybe if I tuck in. Sounds alright. I love the fact that the speedometer moves faster than the tach in most gears on this thing. When you dig into it, the tach just kind of ticks along because of the gearing, and the speedo starts really ripping. Bum 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 bum. And she still moves. We're just getting the oil flowing again. Give it a minute to warm up and then romp on it occasionally. Stay off the shit patch. Nobody likes the shit patch. I didn't take any pictures of it, but I did put a towel underneath the tire that touches the ground on all 3 of the bikes we stored this winter. Just to keep the cold from transferring as well to the tire from pavement in particular. Some old carpet, a shop rag, anything that separates the tire from the ground. Really a good idea. It's so much quieter behind this bubble, but I don't want to ride like this always. Senna works so much better like this. The Senna itself is great at not picking up wind noise, but my microphone a little bit less so. And I think that's because the Senna does some magical audio filtering. They reduce sounds in the wind noise region of the waveform. It is a little brisk today. Now I gotta get back up in the window. Oh, no, that seems okay. I wondered if the camera was fogging up because I can hardly see shit. But it seems all right. It is a season for new helmets as well. Looking at the Scorpion R710, I don't know. Maybe it isn't Scorpion. It's a Snell M2015 fiberglass shell, and I think it clocks in at about $210, at least for the plain colored ones. Yep. So I'm working in the Twin Cities area. It's Minneapolis and St. Paul for those who are not from the Midwest, or from America for that matter. And my accent has been slipping, so I'm terribly sorry for all the elongated vowels, because it's just gonna happen. I mean, I can't do fuck all about it. About it, eh? Yeah. So, sorry, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. Deal with it, Ted. It's not bad, though. So I'm about 4.5 hours outside of the Twin Cities for, well, home. And I'm finally lining up an apartment. But unfortunately, I'm on the wait list for a parking space, a garage space, I should say. So I might have to suffer, let Katya sit in the sun and the rain. Definitely got some space for a cover if I need it in the luggage, which is why it's awesome to have super duper luggage. And it's alright, so it's not impossible, but it would be fucking hard to steal this bike by hand. It really would. Watch the sand, watch the sand. Ah, come on. It's such a long throw shifter. It's nothing like the Japanese bikes. I feel like it's even longer than most of the cruisers I've fiddled with. Admittedly, I haven't ridden a lot, but transmission has this stupid long throw. And I feel like some of her age is showing. Occasionally, like what I did there, where I romped on second and I just wanted to rock up to sixth, kind of coast along. There was no gear to engage. I actually had to feather the clutch back out to get the transmission back into line. I don't know exactly what happens there, but I feel like that could be related to some wear in the transmission. Is this my road? I think this is it. I think. I could be wrong. Can't see because of the visor. Nope, this is it. Alright, so we'll somewhat wrap here, in case I don't want to recommend this dude. Alright, new shoes for the girl. Too much coffee this morning. Seriously. Seriously, my visor's not clearing. It's gonna get noisy, I'm sorry. Mop!